morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Chaos Magic 101. Today we're going to be talking about sigils. We're going to be discussing three different types. First, we're going to have... let's start over. Alright, take two. Dose, bitches.
Yeah.
Alright. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Chaos Magic 101. Today we're going to be talking about sigils. We're only going to be discussing three types of sigils, and if you'd like more, refer to Carpe Umbra's Sigil Master Post. He has covered quite a bit and has some extensive knowledge of what we're doing. Excuse my misspeaking. I'll be discussing three different types of sigils. We're going to be covering extrapolating sigils from sigil squares, doing automatic writing, and finally, using hyper sigils and taking sigils from them. So, let's get started with the sigil squares. Here we've got a basic sigil square, and as you can see, I've already outlined and drawn a sigil. But first, we would lay down our motto. So for here, I've used "Money Makes Me Hum." And once we have that, we then take and place into this 25 boxed square, first, money. And once we get to the next letter that repeats, we just cross it out and place down the next one. So here we have money, followed by A and K, and then S, and then H and U, and then the rest of the alphabet put in. I've crossed out I's and Y's and made them one thing, and I've also crossed out C's and K's and made them another thing. You can do that however you'd like, whatever works best for you, but they seem like similar phonetic sounds to me, so I cut them out. So once we have that established, we then decide what our desire for this. What is the purpose of this sigil? And for me, it is followers, because this is a blog and I'd like more followers, so we're going to go with that. When we start laying down the actual sigil, we begin by making a circle, and that's where the line's going to lead. When we end it, we're just going to make a little slash to denote that that's the end. So as you can see here, we've started with followers. So you come down here to the F and you can see the little circle, and it comes and the double L, so you make a little loop just denoting that that's a double word. And then you come up and you finish with the S. So we've got a line there. After we've got that, we then take this green sigil that we've drawn here. From that square, we get the green sigil and pull it up, and I've just placed another sheet of paper over that former one and traced it. Obviously, this is it looks like a squiggly, but that squiggly is important because we're then going to take and put a circle around that and use a line of text from a book, any meaningful book. Usually they're holy books, however, I've found that pretty much anything will work. So I've used lines from Paradise Lost. So we go from here. Once we've laid our circle down, we fill in the line of text from our holy book. So you'll see here, we've got, "Then he set out, and I moved on behind him," from Dante Alighieri. This will then need to be charged. So in order to charge this, we'll have to take a step out and enter the Gnostic state. Excellent, now we've entered the Gnostic state. Oh, I'm dizzy. Okay. Now that we've entered the Gnostic state, we're going to charge the sigil. I prefer using methods that allow me to actually get a vibration going through my whole body. So we're going to Om. Followers, followers, followers. You get the point. Now that we have the sigil charged, we're going to take it and we're going to do one final thing. We're going to destroy it. So we take our sigil and we destroy it. Confetti! And now we're finished. That sigil is now blasting off into the astral, and now we've got to forget that we've done it. So, let's do our banishing. Okay. Banishing. So, we've made a sigil. But that was only one method. Now we're going to have to move on to our second. So again, we're going to have to enter the Gnostic state.
I'm in the Gnostic state, I'm in the Gnostic state, I'm in the Gnostic state. Oh, look at me, I'm a prancy pony.
Okay. So now now that we've entered the Gnostic state, we're going to be doing our automatic writing. So, I close my eyes, and we begin. Alright, now we have our automatic writing done. Pretty, isn't it? So, we go about charging this the same way. We go into the Gnostic state. We then ohm about it. So, let's get back into the Gnostic state.
I'm in the Gnostic state, yeah, I'm a princess, I'm a princess, I'm a princess, I'm a princess. Oh, I'm not a princess. Wait, no, I can be a princess. Princesses don't have gender, princesses don't have gender. Look at me, I'm a princess, sexy, sexy, sexy.
Now that we're back in the Gnostic state, we're going to ohm again. My gay thoughts will not catch me, my gay thoughts will not catch me, my gay thoughts have caught me, oh damn it, they're catching me. Too bad I already loved my gay thoughts, I love them so much. Ah, damn it, they caught up. Oh well, that's fine. And now we destroy the sigil. Confetti. So, now we're going to discuss drawing sigils from hypersigils. There are quite a few different hypersigils, but we have one prepared. You'll notice that previously on the blog Alhasib643, I've posted a sigil that I've asked everyone to start charging. This green sigil is a greed hypersigil. I actually use it so that way I can go in and sell items on Etsy. Yes, immoral, I know, but look at all the fucks I give. Falling from the sky! Ow. So, I recommend that you take a look. We've posted a link to that sigil, and you should be able to see it. It's green, it's got red writing on it. I'm sure you can figure it out. So, from that, I've already extrapolated a sigil, so that way we can begin working and you don't have to watch that messy process. So, here we have a corner of the hypersigil. It's been taken out and I've traced it in brown. Why? I don't know. But, the idea here is, again, I want more followers. So I've used this hypersigil revolving around greed in order to get more followers because inherently my want is kind of greedy. I've circled this with the words, wealth and children are the ornaments of this life, but deeds of lasting, well, you know, it's from the Quran, it's deeds of lasting merit, have better reward for you by your Lord. But, so, I'm showing that I want more followers. As you can see, the circle here, with it in there, I mean, it's kind of basic, and you can make more, you can go more into detail, you can actually fill out the entire circle if you want. It's really up to personal taste. But whatever you do, the important thing to remember is that after you have your circle, you go into the Gnostic state.
I'm in the Gnostic state, yeah, I'm a princess.
Now that we've re-entered the Gnostic state, we can charge the sigil. Now, I've gone through a couple ways, usually of ohming, but there's another way. I'm not going to do it on camera for legal reasons, but you could charge this by rubbing one out and blowing a nice hot sticky load all over it. When you do, at the point that you come, you keep your eyes open and stare straight into the center. Gnostic states are difficult to achieve. Once you've had, at the point of orgasm, this is going to seep into your subconscious. When that happens, your subconscious is going to take and shoot this thing like a rocket out into the aether. You'll be able to then destroy this, and when something does happen, like for instance when I get a wave of new followers, probably not because I was in the Gnostic state, but because you value my intellectual opinions, you get the idea. It'll pop back into your mind's eye, maybe it won't. Really, it doesn't matter, because as long as you get what you've set out to do, then it's worked. So, of course, like always, after you've charged it, you have to destroy it. And then you have confetti. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you do sigils. So, just remember, magicians are weird fucks. You know it, I know it, but it's fun. As long as you're not hurting yourself or anyone else, unless it's consensual, in which case, go right ahead. But sigils, powerful magic, regardless of the silliness. Anyway, this has been Chaos Magic 101. You folks have a good night.